Welcome, everybody. This is Crisis 169 coming to you live. Power Freedom Internet. I'm here, you're there, wherever you are out there in great YouTube land. I appreciate your video, appreciate your guys' response to my videos, appreciate your guys' watch of my video. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, if you're getting this on your recommended forum on YouTube, you click on it and you watch it the first time to now and whenever. I appreciate it. While you're watching my video, you click on my icon and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. Keeps me going. I don't have Patreon. I don't have anything like that at all. I have a full-time job, so I don't have really Patreon or add clickbait material because, like I said, I have a full-time job, like many of you guys do. But I'm not discrediting anybody on YouTube at all who doesn't have one. Now, let's discuss topic at hand. I made a video yesterday that Xbox is getting rid of Xbox Live. That wasn't 100% truly accurate. And I know on YouTube, if you're ever wrong on the internet, you're never going to hear the end of it. People will continue to talk about it at the end of time. So I have to go in there and rebuttal this. Now, what I'm saying to this is this. I'm saying this. Xbox Live canceled out the 12-month SKU of Xbox Gold. But they're doing something big. You probably won't hear about it in 25th or wherever their press conference is. But it'll be something pretty big and beefy. I think what some people are talking about today, I watched YouTube today, and I was doing other things in my life, watching YouTube and watching videos about Xbox, what their view is on the Xbox Live, scenario, and coming to understanding that maybe they were getting away from Xbox Live. But that wasn't the case, though. I'm on the conclusion, and my conclusion was kind of made preventive under a couple sources on YouTube. Now, I don't know these individuals on YouTube directly. I don't have much to talk with them on. I don't want to talk about anyone. But my thought, my process, my thinking was actually corroborated or made checkpoint, check, making like a check, this is what's going to happen. I mentioned yesterday that I was thinking that they'll probably increase Game Pass $2 to $10, $20 more, and give the Xbox fan base under the delusion that they're getting rid of Xbox Gold. But if you have Ultimate anyway, you're paying for Gold anyway. And I'm thinking what they're doing is, though, they're going to keep you paying Ultimate. They're still going to have Gold, but it'll probably be 1 to 3 to 6 months. Like yesterday, I looked up a price for Ultimate, Xbox Ultimate, and it was 1 year with $365 to $3 what it was. It was a lot of money. And the 6 months was like $80-something. 3 months were like $44, and 1 month this is like $15. Yes, I'm rounding up an extra penny because you can't have change anymore. We're loose change in this era right now. So what I'm thinking is, though, that they'll probably increase it $10, $20. Game Pass Ultimate. We all know that if you have silver and you want to play Halo Infinite, you are going to go to the store and spend $70 on Halo Infinite, or you open your wallet up and spend $15, $20 for a 1 month Game Pass Ultimate, Xbox Ultimate, and play it there. So simply, you're going to pay for the service and you'll get online. Now, will Xbox Live be online? Will it be free if you don't want? If you just bought, let's say you're Donald Trump Jr. or you're Bill Gates Jr. Esquire, and you can make it rain some of that money. You can buy all your brand new games off the bat, $70 a piece. Wow. Will Xbox Live worked for Halo. It said it will. How about Gears of War? How about the racing games they had? The other games, there are 25 studios that they bought and helped start up and bought out. What about those? Will they work on too? Probably will. But will it be free? We don't know. See, a lot of what ifs now. This kind of shook the cage a little bit. And I think they're doing it for a PR stunt, mostly in my mind, to get people to think and invest in their brand again. Because Xbox has been floundering for the last 7 years. They've been floundering off in the sea of obscurity. Since 2013, you don't have a good internet provider, then the 360 is your ticket, and that is what Don did. And he's like, yeah, if you don't have good internet, then that's what they have a console called Xbox 360, whatever it migrated with PS4. Bad internet and all. But, and the big but here is that we have a chance now to understand what Xbox is doing. They're gearing up to make their console mostly a PC. Xbox has been slobbering and salivating all over the fact of becoming a PC. The original Xbox is more like a PC. 360 was like a generic PC. And 11 different manufacturers crammed in one little box. The Xbox One was a DRM powerhouse machine that was half a power, 10% less than PS4, and it was a wannabe PC. For people like Crap Gamer, deciding to cancel its Quantum Break pre-order because Phil Spencer's like, hey, we're putting this on PC. This here is, an unprecedented, a whole different light. I think what they're doing is, they're trying to get people who are not Xbox fans to come over and join the ecosystem. And when they get the hooks into you, then they got you. Because nobody buys Xbox Live by a month. It's just it's more expensive buying it by month than it is to buy 3 months, 6 months, or in this case, rest in peace, the 1 year. When I had gold, way before Xbox Game Pass, you had to buy gold to have it. You had to have gold to use Netflix that you are paying for, because Xbox, they'll dip in that chip. They eat it. You want to use your Netflix? You got to pay more money. Of course, Flipper came in and said it's no longer the case, and that's fine. But to play games, you have to have gold. Game Pass is going to be gold, and Game Pass in one. Well, gold's gone. It's called Game Pass now. Ultimate. That's their cash cow. Let's say about 10 million people have this, and they pay 20 to 50 bucks a year, 20 bucks a month. Let's say 50 bucks a year. That's like what? That's like $50 million. If 20 million, it'd be about $20 million. 20 to $50 million people are spending. Now, if you go half and half, you got people who want to buy it month to month. You'll buy 6 months. You'll buy that whole thing different. So you have to consider and draw lines and do all the mathematics stuff, and it's going to be this much. Make it simple. 10 divided by 5 is that 50. So 10, you got a million people buying this at $50 pop, $50 million, folks. It's a lot of money. Xbox ain't gonna stop making it rain that macro cash. Yes, they have entity behind them called, Big Daddy Microsoft that's just sprinkling money and throwing in the air. But they have other things, games to gold program. That you got games for practically nothing by logging in and getting a free month or 2 weeks of Xbox Live. You got a couple games you can play. And Game Pass is a great investment. But if you're I gotta have physical, run my body with a physical disc, then you're gonna hate this. Because this thing's not for you. And this is gonna be a problem with a lot of the physical people who are rubbing their games on themselves. It's kind of weird. You need to say kind of, well, help you do that. But you know what I'm saying, though? People who are physical sadists, who like physical media, physical cartridges, hold disc, hold in their hand, are going to hate this. Because now, yes, you're saving $70, but you don't own the games anymore. You're renting them. And that's where people like think Crap Gamer and Mooch don't understand. People like the Dreamcast guy and people out there have Dreamcast guy. I know even Crispy Tech USA and even the Angry Video Game Nerd probably. I know Dreamcast guy have a problem with it. I know a lot of people have problems with not having physical media. Alpha Omega Sin probably has the same thought about it. Having physical media. Even Scott Tawaz probably have a problem not having physical media because you want to hold it and keep it and put it in your shelf, take it down, that you want to. And that goes to the next video I'm gonna make after this. It's the exact same video. It's two parts. It's the same thing. Um, you know, so that right there though is a problem. If you like Xbox Live and you're integrated in its ecosystem, now they're taking away gold and putting it in Game Pass and putting it in there and sticking it in there and putting it in your pocket. Why do you need to run to the store and go buy a Halo Infinite where you can play it on your PC or play it on your Xbox One S or X series? Of course, the One S, the One X and the One S has been discontinued, by the way. So you want to get one of those? I highly recommend you need to get a One X before running to the next series. I'm not convinced with the One X. This is why I'm getting a PS5 because I have upgraded my One X after Xbox after Christmas 2017 One X. So that being said, though, I'm not on board with this 100%. I'm testing on what I'm testing the boat. I'm pushing on it, make sure it doesn't sink to the bottom because these boats will sink to the bottom if you let it. And Xbox will try stuff like this. They've always been trying to go digital for a long time. And DRM, this is part of DRM. You don't own this stuff so I have a problem with that. Yes, you can go to the store and go buy Halo Infinite, but it costs $70, $65, $70 for it. And you come home, you have to have gold Game Pass, and you have to spend $20, $30, $50. Game Pass Ultimate for just to play games online. If it is free without it. So what happens if you buy the disc pop in your Xbox One X or X series, or even your One S? Is it going to work online? Because I'm going to say, sorry, you need to have this gold thing or Ultimate. If that's the case, then you've wasted your money buying a $70 game. This is what they think what they're trying to do and make everything digital a la carte. It's like got rid of the 12-month program. I think they know people ain't buying 12 months anymore of Xbox Gold. I think they're phasing out the gold completely to only have Ultimate. Well, you have to buy Ultimate regardless because you have to have it to go online anyway. So essentially, you can't buy a $60, $70 game and buy a 1-year discounted price. I used to buy discounted games all Xbox Live all the time. I go on there all the time and boom. I go on there all the time. I sit there and just play around with it. And just wait till my membership goes down to almost a week later, a week left, and they offer me gold for a year for $39, $29 for a year. And I go click on it, go buy it digitally, and boom, have gold for another year. Then I could call them up, and call up Xbox, and when they have people on the phone, and they take them off, and then they remove my card from my account, and I do it all over again next year, and I get the same deal, maybe a little different, a little cheaper, whatever. But that is gone now because Game Pass is going to be around. Yeah, you get Game Pass cheaper. I've gotten Game Pass, 3 months for buy one at Best Buy and got another one for free. 6 months, that's great. But gone are the days of having it cheaper. I'm thinking as though they're going to get rid of the gold completely, make it only Xbox only, Ultimate only. So if you buy Halo Infinite, yes, that may work online, but what a racing game will, Forza will, Gears of War will, don't know. Nobody knows. No one knows yet. So we're speculating, thinking. I'm in the mindset they're getting rid of gold, think put more 100% on Ultimate. Because people are still buying gold. Like me, I didn't buy Ultimate until almost about 4 or 5 months into Ultimate lifespan. I bought Ultimate because I had it for $1. I got 3 months for $1. It had gold already, so they added gold to that. So I got it to like almost, I think it was February, where I had to renew it. I got it like back in October, November, December, January, February, 5 months. So essentially, I had 5 months. So I had 5 months of having like when Halo, when Gears of War 5 came out, or 6, 5, yeah, 5. I played that hell for nothing, for free. So it wasn't like I had to pay a lot of money. So I think what they're doing is, though, hypothetically doing it, in my mind, this is my mind, my brain, little hamster wheel in my mind thinking. Hamster wheel is running around with a little wheel there. Thinking that what they're doing is, though, they're going to make it where everything is ultimate. And you got to buy ultimate to play online. Because regardless if you're playing Xbox games or now, maybe not Xbox games. As of right now, we all know Halo will be free, but the racing games are Gears of War, plus Call of Duty. Like I said yesterday, if Activision EA has Origin on PC, they can move that over to the Xbox side, Origin, where you got to pay some money to play on their system, to play their games online. That right there can be the reason why. But on PlayStation side, it's different. Okay, guys, this video is done here. This video is done here. I'm closing this on here. I'm starting the next video right now. Thank you for watching my Xbox Live video. I'm starting up with the Xbox background compatibility video. And PlayStation's blundered what they're doing or not doing lack thereof. Now, thank you once again. This is Crisis 169 starting this part 2 of the part 1, part 2, second part 2 of the part 2 series here. Crisis 169, watching my video, watching my video before. Thank you if you're watching it now. Appreciate you watching it. If you will go down there and type and comment below how you liking it, comment down when you're down there. Go ahead and turn off the notifications, ring the bell, so you know when videos are available. Now, Xbox backwards compatibility. Xbox says over 100 games will work day one on Xbox X Series. Backwards compatibility. Does that mean all 100 games of Xbox One or Xbox 360? Is it all 4 generations will work? Off the disc, on the thing, chiming, whatever, whatever. Xbox is really heavy into this. People are saying, "Well, Sony better fear." No, Sony is the one who came out in 2013 with a box, reveal. Xbox did. Xbox is doing it because they have to do something to keep themselves relevant and fresh. And I think at this point in time, I don't care about old games. I don't. I play them, I give them my sister, or I sell them, or I trade them into GameStop, or I sell them to a friend. Once I'm done playing them, I have no interest in them anymore. Yeah, I'll play Halo because Halo's been around hell for a long time. I'll play Halo 1, 2, and 3, and 4 online. I'll play Halo Reach online. I have it on Game Pass. I'll play it on there. But I'm not going to play every game I played in my youth when I was in my 20s. Now, I don't have time, and B, that doesn't interest me. Yeah, I'll play Super Mario Brothers on my Switch on the online feature they have, entertainment, because that's not something that actually to me is useful. It cost me $7.99, $20, $7.99, 3 months, or $20 for a year. But those games are my childhood. I didn't blast away, Aliens and Halo in my childhood. Maybe you're 20 years old and you remember Halo when you're 13, 14. And that's fine. Me personally, classic to me are games like Galaga, Asteroids, Sinistar, Centipede. These games are classic to me. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Dig Dug. I'll buy a classic system like those. Because they're a part of the nostalgia, they're part of my childhood. Like a lot of kids will buy probably a PS2 who are about 25, 30 years old, buy a PS2, they go play games like that. And back in that PS2, I'm not Sony in a second here though, but I am not convinced about the Xbox back compatibility. I have no need for it. Yes, I want to play old games, but why? I want new, exciting IPs. Drag out the old memories of Halo doesn't help me. It doesn't make me feel like Xbox really seems to care about moving in forward direction. You want us to be living in this nostalgia you know, parallel universe where everybody's thinking about the past. Some of us won't think of our past. Some people's past, were not rosy, happy, and sunshine. A lot of my friends who grew up in hard homes I grew up in don't want to play games in the past because they bring a lot of bad memories. And being very truthful to everybody out there. But yeah, I do play my Switch a lot more than on PlayStation. My PS4 base model old. It's probably on its last leg, and that's fine. I played it to death. I'm playing Infamous Second Son and the rest of the games. I'm not gonna run there and go buy an Xbox to go play an old game. Yeah, well, I like to play, an older game that came out, maybe. But I'm not gonna make it my bullet point number one checklist. Ooh, I want to go play my old games. I have one X in there. I'll play it. So I'm not gonna run and go buy an X series to do that. I think Xbox is trying to corner the market on the older or new people coming over, but I don't think it's gonna work that well. Because if you have a 1S, a 1X, or a base model Xbox, you can play the old games on it. It will run the games. Now it will look better on the X series. It will pops better, so it will look better than the 1X can do, and that's fine. But like I said, I am not jumping on that boat, sailing to the nostalgia island. Nostalgia island. I'm not gonna do it at all. That's not me. That's not how I look at things. I'm not that way. But going over to Sony's side, they're back to compatibility 2, 1, 2, and 3 on the cloud streaming. That's a tough one to sell because Google Stadia is not working too well. Well, it's better than it was, a couple months ago, but it's still a dumpster fire. Now, if they created like a Game Pass setup with PlayStation now, and maybe we could download any game to the hard drive, including PS3 or the SSD drive, whatever the heck it is, and you play it as long as you have the subscription service, that would be a winner to me. Because just like Game Pass has old games on it I'll play, Hydro Thunder won't work because my gamer tag has been changed so many times that over the last 10 years I had Xbox Live, it didn't recognize my gamer tag anymore. So, my count has changed many times, it doesn't recognize it. And I have to call or text Microsoft, because they don't have a phone, they don't have a phone center anymore, to fix it. I'm like, I don't even waste time on this. So I don't play games like that. I play Fairy Taxi when it comes on then. But that's about it. I don't think it works either anymore. But just some games I can't play if I want to. And I'm kind of minority here, maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out when it rolls out. But no, I'm not. I like how Sony has taken an approach like, no, we're gonna make games, and they do make games, good games, tons of them. The Last of Us 2 has sold hell a lot more than they expected. Probably not more than expected, but a lot. That being said, though, what is it that makes Game Pass or the backwards compatibility so unnecessary in the Xbox ecosystem? I think it's because Xbox didn't have a lot of studios to really run from or make games from. Halo and Forza and Gears of War are great games, but it's hard franchise. When everybody goes, "Do you understand? Last of Us is hard franchise." Yeah, it came out in the last couple months of the PS3 and still kicking butt to this day. And Uncharted's been around for a long time, but the game's still fresh and new. And Resistance hasn't come out in a while. Ratchet & Clank's been out since PS2. People are clamoring for a new Ratchet & Clank game. A lot of people are clamoring for another racing game or Gears of War game. Halo maybe, but we gotta see what kind of frequency studios screws up this time with it. Because they let Call of Duty back in Halo 4, and tried to do Call of Duty again on Halo 5, and it didn't do too well. Even Halo 4 was considered a lot more better game of the two than that. But that's once again Xbox trying to make people throw them at the wall and see what sticks. They don't understand that gamers want games. This is games to me. I don't play like this or anything, but it's games. They want fun ton of games. They don't want to be told, well, the back compatibility is a thing. Yeah, I'll play. I play Reach, but I haven't played a game on my Xbox in a while. Now, I got some of the games back like Red Dead 2. I got Resident Evil 2. I got games I haven't played yet. Son, uh, Shimu. I played the first one. I played the second one all yet. I have backlog games to play. But yet I'm supposed to run out there and go buy run out there and go buy a console, play old games on. Once again, maybe I'm doing. Once again, maybe I'm the minority here, but I don't see that's a good idea. They need to come out with good games, some good damn studios on 25th or whatever the damn press conference is, and blow the wall, blow something out of the water. But if not, they come out with some bullshit, dumbass, retarded, old games. It ain't gonna matter. The ain't gonna run there and go buy it. They need to come up with some damn good damn games. New, fresh IP, not same old crap. Halo and Gears of War and racing games are fine, but they're not gonna make a dent in a juggernaut called Sony and PlayStation if they don't start having good games. That's the way it is. Software has always moved hardware. Exclusives don't matter. The same morons who are sucking on their damn Xbox controller at night. Instead of worrying about games, worrying about a color of their damn controller. And I think it's good to have backwards compatibility. If you haven't played Xbox at all, if you haven't been under a rock the last 7 years, or 10 years, or 20 years now almost, almost 20 years now since the original Xbox has launched, then you probably have played an Xbox in your life sometime. If you haven't, I can see getting an Xbox X Series or a One X or One S, before they're all gone, and playing it. I'm not going to rush out there and go rush on out there and go buy me an X Series. I mean, I want X perfectly fine sitting in there. Can't do anything with my fanball for Christmas 2017. I wouldn't do it anyway. Same with my Switch. They bought me for Christmas last year. They came up with a new Switch that was 4K and better, and I wouldn't trade it in. It's too much metal here. So it's meant to me here. So that's me though. Well, that's just how I am. Okay, I'm not everybody. You're not everybody. If you want to buy an Xbox X Series, spend $500 on the console, play old games, by all means, go for it. It's your money, burn it if you want to. Use it when you want to use it. But I'm not going to go out there and run out there and go buy something like that. No one will want to play old games on it. But especially when I have an Xbox One X sitting in my room. So I don't see the notion of buying playing older games. I understand people want to do that, and I'm all for that. But if you buy an X Series, you're giving your money to the ecosystem that doesn't have good games if they don't come up with good games during this press conference that comes up. It can be wrong. They can make Halo Infinite and blow everybody's mind. My mind included too. Can make Gears of War 6 even better than 5. Make a racing game worth even Forza even better than it was before. It can make whatever. Or it can have like a more like stupid old Mission Tail game, little Foxtail game and crap like that. And Cuphead. Yeah, Cuphead's a great game. But I can play it on the Switch too. I don't have to have an Xbox to play Cuphead. So it needs to be games that you can play. Yeah, you can't play your old games on PC yet. Eventually they'll do that eventually too as well. Once that happens, and that's probably become like useless at that point in time. But I'm under the conclusion, I'm under the situation here, understanding that the Xbox Live itself, Xbox itself, Xbox has an identity crisis. They're no longer the cool kids in the block in the 90s. They're the older people going, you need to drink your milk. Drink your milk, get big and strong. But they're no longer the cool kids now. And that bothers me because Sony has been a company that have not been very good with PR. Yes, what they're doing back compatibility stinks. Yes, I wouldn't mind playing, Resistance, or Resistance 2 on the PS5. I wouldn't mind playing it. I wouldn't mind downloading and holding my hard drive. But I wouldn't mind playing Hydro Thunder on my Xbox One if the damn count will actually work on it. My current count won't work on Hydro Thunder Hurricane. Or even Crazy Taxi will not work anymore either. It's not saying that it's a bad thing, but I don't want it to be the whole ecosystem. We have old games you can play here. New games, you may have some coming out eventually. That's what I'm looking at. And, I'm not convinced on that. Not at all. Never will be. Never has been. Never will be. So if Xbox wants to beat Sony this year, they gotta come up with some good smash hits. I don't mean come up with games that are crap. I mean some good games. People don't want to have stray little fuzzy thing they'll play around with on the screen. They want some good game. They want good genres making out. Like a Quantum Break 2 maybe. Even though Quantum Break 1 wasn't very good, but you know what though? It was a different approach. Quantum Break 2 could be better. They didn't know they made it. Could have been. Make it less like a TV series and more like a acclaimed movie, especially with the X series hardware. And it can run good on the X and pretty good on the S. That's something you can do cross-board there. Go play it with the better version on the One X, on the X series. The good version on the One X, better versions on the X series. See? I can't guarantee there. Quantum Break 2, it's a whole new series. A whole new game to try. I didn't play it yet. It's on my Game Pass library. But I heard, it wasn't bad. It was weird. It wasn't bad at all. Quantum Break, wasn't terrible. We know make number 2, if they ever did, it could be something better. But we don't know. We'll know until Xbox releases what they're releasing here coming this week. So if that's the video, guys, I'm closing this video out now. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for all the time you share with me. I know my videos have been coming out kind of sporadically because I was sick last week, but also at work and I have everything going on. So this is my hobby, not a job, so I do things differently. I appreciate you guys watching the videos. Like, subscribe down below, turn notifications on, ring that bell, share my videos with all your friends so they'll know who I am. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Peace out, everybody. Peace.